The number of extreme events, really extreme events, it's just been unreal. I mean, when you consider the heavy rains associated with Hurricane Harvey, a Category 5 hurricane with Michael, yeah, it's been pretty insane. Of course, we're in this hyperactive mode right now.
First of all, we have to think about maybe changing the way we name these disasters. They're not natural anymore. Yeah, I'm a climate scientist by training. I've been studying climate and water issues globally for more than 30 years. The intensity and the speed of the change, I think, is taking a lot of us, including the science community, by surprise.
Now, something else you can count on with severe hurricanes, other than wind and flooding, is the Cajun Navy. Who are they? Well, they're the people that are going to be there to help after a storm strikes. The group first made headlines after their response in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina.
In the last 3 years, I have personally spent 19 months deployed on the ground helping in communities, and that's across 15 different disasters. People hear the word Cajun Navy and they think we're a bunch of guys in boats. And certainly when the organization was founded in 2016, the boats were needed because the authorities were overwhelmed with the amount of rescues that needed to be performed. So citizens with boats got in and started helping. But when the water went down, there's no system in place to clean out 100,000 homes. So the same idea of getting citizens to step up and help to clean up those homes after the flooding went down really helped to drive the idea of, can we keep doing this for future disasters? We're doing it in a way that typically could not have been done before the internet and really before social media. We crowdsource it. We can bring in a lot of hands to help and do it at no cost to ourselves. So we're leveraging the goodwill of the American public by simple storytelling and getting those individuals that see those stories and are moved to help to come and help. Hey guys, we are live in North Fort Myers.
It's blown off, but this is the Big Lots parking lot. We have a tractor trailer. It's full.
And by doing that, for Hurricane Ian, we had over 2,600 volunteers come into our safe camp in 12 days. They brought $10 million worth of goods that we put into trunks and cars. We didn't put it in a warehouse, we put it into a house. And we did it in 12 days. That's incredible. I don't think that's ever been done that quickly. Didn't cost us a dime to do that.
Today we delivered 1,200 gallons to the community members here to help out with hurricane relief. Everyone was happy. It was a success.
That's the incredible part. We're leveraging the goodwill of people using social media and just storytelling.
We felt relief, you know. Sometimes the hardest thing is to ask for help.
I go up to these houses and I see these elderly people, and I see my grandparents, I see my aunt and uncle, I see your grandparents, people they need help, and we try to get it to them.
Like, if you can't solve somebody's problem, it's okay.
Really, even before we're a disaster response organization, what I tell our team is there's a direct correlation between the number of people we reach through social media and through our own social channels to the direct people that we can help.
It's about 100 miles from where we are right now.
I woke up Sunday morning and I saw this mother and her young son being interviewed with Rob, I believe it was, and they came down here, drove 5 hours, I think it took them to get here from Tampa, with 2 cases of water, if I remember correctly. And that was it. I was like, no, I gotta go.
9 times out of 10, most of the volunteers that came here on camp, they were standing or sitting in that car line for hours waiting for their own needs. And when they saw what we were doing, they circled back and they came and helped. And once you become a part of this, it becomes this big family.
We came with our group Ohana Lehigh Acres, and yesterday it was 15 of us, today it's 30 of us.
The American public will respond in big ways when they know about it. What social media does, it makes everybody your neighbor. So That's the reason we storytell. The better stories we tell, the more empathy we put into it, and the closer we become to the people we're telling the stories about, the bigger the response.
So how long have you been out here helping?
Our third day, my husband and I, third day.
The feed came through Facebook, and I felt I had to come.
The sad reality of disasters is that without storytelling, none of this would be possible. We have to go out and we have to find the people that have been affected by the storm, people that want to tell their stories, and we have to broadcast that out to the world.
A red flag has just appeared every single disaster, and it's our elderly. It's truly a U.S. humanitarian crisis. Our organization is bringing swift intervention to help those individuals beginning on day one.
Rob came over, and I didn't know who he was, and he said, gee, what's going on? I said, just lugging this brush out. And he said, well, that's not right. He said, we got to fix this. So we got on the phone right away and called somebody and said, we need a crew up here right away.
Where we're going to stay a long time. We're going to embed in the most impacted community and bring value to the citizens that live there and help them provide supplemental services to them.
They need us to look them in the eye, to put our arms around them and say, you're going to be okay. And we're here, and if I can't do this for you today, let me find somebody who can.
This is the American spirit, people coming together.
We're not waiting for this group, we're not waiting for the okay from these people. We have the ability to help people.
We need citizens to get involved and come and let's innovate in it and let's find ways to bring value to the ecosystem.
And to help people right now who are going through arguably the worst time in their life, so we're going to do it. We have that ability, let's do it right now.
And our goal is to change how disasters are responded to so that we're more of a bottom-fed approach where we have a lot of people on the ground serving the citizens that are impacted.
And I think the Cajun Navy is onto something here. They really do that. They cut through a lot of that red tape. You want to volunteer, come out today.
So I think weather is changing, weather's causing more natural disasters. I think the American mindset should change, and along with it, it's very much like wartime, where the American public should get together and help our neighbors.